Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for our third week of the Universal 7-Day Candle Lighting Projects. Hopefully you've been following our Facebook page, which you can find by typing into the Facebook search engine the Universal 7-Day Candle Projects. That'll take you right to our page where you can like it and follow along with what we're doing. But on that page, we've posted some of the progress that I truly feel that we have contributed to. We've made some good headway with this. And now with our third week, we're going to go ahead and continue with what we are doing. We also want to thank you for taking a stand and believing in taking action to make a difference in the world. No matter what your spirituality is, there's always something that you can do. You can pray, you can chant, you can drum, and by combining our strength, energy, and intentions, it can help to lessen and therefore balance out the negative energies so that peace may be restored. And to thank you for your help and your courage in taking this stand, we will offer blessings to those who want it at the end of the ceremony. But first, let's get our candles going. As you know, our first mission is to stop human trafficking and to bring our children home. And of course we have with us, I'm Goddess Rhonda, of course, forgive me for not introducing us. And we also have with us Goddess Reverend Priestess Star as well. Go ahead, Goddess Star.
Hi, Merry News, everyone. Good to have you guys here, and thank you for joining us today. This is an extremely powerful day and time to do this ceremony. This is the day of Saturn, of protection, purification, and restriction of those things that are adverse to us. We are beginning in the hour of Jupiter to expand our energies, then flowing into the hour of Mars for extra power, protection, and strength. While riding the wave of the full moon, I'm so glad we're doing that, and we can nurture the protection and the divine feminine. So it's really, really glad to have you guys all here.
Absolutely. The intentions are illumination, protection, and healing. Illuminate the whereabouts of our lost children so that they can be found. Illuminate the paths so that they can find their way to freedom and safety. Illuminate the perpetrators in whatever evidence is required so that the authorities can take them off the streets. Protection for the victims until they are brought to safety. Protection for those who are working to end human trafficking. And healing for the victims of human trafficking, healing for the families who miss them, and healing for those who fight this issue every day and have to immerse themselves in the horrors that come with this job.
Yeah, absolutely. For those of you, we're going to step right into doing the candle blessing. And for those of you who have already blessed your candles already and dressed them, you're ready to go. I'm happy and awesome for that. For those of you who wish to follow along with me and have your candles blessed, I'd like you to let's get started. I'm going to list the tools and items that I'm using. I'm using a black candle. This is it right here. I've already prepared it, so I'm kind of going to go through what I've done and tell you what this is all about. A black candle, incense that I made. I call it the wishing well to end human trafficking. I made it specifically for this. I made the oil specifically for this. Some of what Goddess Rhonda added to her oil and incense at last part when she showed you guys and guided you through it. I've added some of those as well to mine, like the dragon's blood and the jasmine and things like that. But I've added a few other things it's a long list of things, but it's all geared and focused mainly on preventing and ending human trafficking. So there's the oil and the incense. And I also, the way I do candles, I add iron filings, which is sometimes it comes in gold, but this is black iron filing. And that is used to draw down energies into your candle. So I use the pull-out candle. That's what these are, as opposed to the one that's geared directly into the jar that does not come out at all. So the version I'm doing is that. When it comes, This is a gray one here, but I'm just giving you this as an example. When it comes, I will show you how to add the oil and everything. But this is how it comes normally. And the jar is right here and very separate. Okay. I have also, kind of similar to Goddess Rhonda, I keep my pennies for my wishes, whatever wishes that you want. For the bottom of the candle, I keep them here in my medicine jar. And also meant for, anything. I just found it really appropriate for my pennies. It keeps everything nice and ready when I'm ready to do my candles for everyone. I use also honey. I tend to use more of the organic wild honey, but you can use whatever honey is available for you. There are some in the 99-cent store. And I have an inscribing tool. I know Goddess Rhonda used the skewer the last time. I've used this one particular, what I guess I call my Athamate for carving candles. I've used this for like about 25 years. So it's been my carving tool for just about every and anything when it comes to my spell work. So I use this, and you can use anything. You can use, there are some classes that we've done. We've had people use the toothpicks. It's sharp. It has the nice wooden edges. It's perfect. Anything at all that you feel is great. Some people have used the letter openers. So it works either ways. And it's only for inscribing what you need on your candle. And of course, I brought a spoon to taste the honey, because we're going to be tasting the honey to do that. So I think that's pretty much all the things that I needed for my candle. If you want, I mean, I'm going to go really quickly through it, and you can always come back and check it out later. You can cleanse it by, rinsing it with water or blessing the water first. When you say I cleanse and consecrate the water with salt and everything, to do your bidding and to create great energy. In other words, when you finish it, it's like holy water. So you bless your candle with that. You wash it first. What you tend to do is when you using oil, the way I've already dressed and oiled mine, I put a bit of oil in the palm of my hand. My left hand I tend to use, because my power hand is where I'm putting everything, all my energies. So I will take the oil and the candle, and I will first do the top half. And then I will do the bottom half. Making sure oils everywhere. But I'm so sorry. I put inscribe please on the top of the candle, and I inscribe thank you. The gods and goddesses know that I'm already saying please and thank you to them. And then what I do is you choose whatever that you want to. I have a tendency, like I've always told everyone over the time, Goddess Rhonda have heard me say it so many times, I use Lady Ria's candle book called The Enchanted Candle. And on page, I think it's 197, she has this great sigil that she uses for justice. Yes, it is 197. I've used this one for justice. With Mott on the left-hand side is the Mott feather for bringing everything into balance and justice and everything like that. And so I want you guys to choose whatever is appropriate for you. You can even create your own by taking the words ending human trafficking, now, things like that. You can take that whole sentence that you've created there and turn it into a sigil of your own. So whatever you think is right for you, use that sigil for the purpose that we're trying to do. All right? And we're going to begin first with opening prayer. And after I've done that, all the inscribing and everything, I then do the glittering with whatever colors that I need. I chose green and blue for healing and balance. I chose the gold and silver is always representative to me of the god and goddess. So they're controlling, and all the spirits and energies, the divine feminine and divine masculine, coming in with all that energies to see what's the right thing to do, universally speaking. Because we as human beings don't always know everything, but with their energies and their thoughts imbuing on our candles and our works, it's always there. So I always end up using a lot of silver and gold within my working with my spell works. So I use the justice sigil with this. So we're going to begin with our opening prayer. before we light the candles, so that we can do all the blessing with it.
Okay.
We begin with Goddess Rhonda.
Alrighty. Here is my little bowl of earth. My dear sacred patron, element of earth, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful, positive, powerful properties, gifts, blessings, and protections. And I ask that you empower all of us with your abilities of creation and manifestation as we create this ceremony to end human trafficking and manifest freedom and safety for the victims. And I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it, as well as their candles and other tools they may be using. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Air, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful, positive properties, gifts, blessings, and protections. And I ask that you empower us with your ability to smoothly flow over, under, around, or through any obstacle, and carry your energies of freedom and movement to the victims of human trafficking, and manifest freedom and safety for the victims. I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it, as well as their candle and other tools they may be using. So mote it be.
Awesome. And my dear sacred patron, element of fire, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful, positive, powerful properties, gifts, blessings, and protections. And I ask that you empower all of us with strength and protection, as well as your ability to burn away any and all blockages to the freedom of the victims of human trafficking and manifest freedom and safety for them. I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it, as well as their candles and any other tools they may be using. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Water, I invoke and evoke, request and accept all of your wonderful, positive properties, gifts, blessings, and protections. And I ask that you empower us with your ability to cleanse and wash away human trafficking, to cleanse and heal the victims, and manifest their freedom and safety. I also send this energy to be conveyed to the participants who want it, as well as their candle and other tools they may be using. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Now, the last time I shared with you how I did my candle, and I know that Goddess Star wanted to expand on the creation of the candle. Unfortunately, we had some difficulties last time. So go ahead, Goddess Star, and let us know everything that you did.
Okay. Thank you, Goddess. And as you, whenever you were making your oil or whatever oil or incense that you're using, the whole intention was to be focusing on what that intent and purpose is for, which is to ending human trafficking at all cost. So with that in mind, like I said, I had used my black candle that I inscribed please and thank you and all of that with. And I carved it with the Justice seal, like I said, from page 197. And again, you can choose whatever sigil that you need. But now that I've done that, one of the things that I do with my candle is the jar. I tend to dress the jar as well, and prepare it. So with that in mind, I will show you what I will do now to finish my candle. I begin by first putting my iron filings. Just put a little. And that draws down the energies into the candle and the spell work that you're doing. Followed by, to get this open, the honey tasting. And I went to Trader Joe's, the great, inexpensive organic honey. And as with all the gods and goddesses, you taste it first to show that it is not poisoned in any way or contaminated. Excellent. And then you put a bit of it into the jar. And that's inviting the gods and goddesses and all the divine energies to come in and assist with your spell work, especially in this particular situation. Followed by, You will choose from your jar your 5 pennies. Some people would like to use sometimes either nickels or dimes. It's up to you. And you have 5 wishes. And I would love to have you kind of join me with some of the wishes, Goddess Rhonda. Um, say some words as to what you would like to part of the wishes to be. So we have 5 wishes that we can say. And of course, one of them is I'm going to start with, of course, ending it and making sure that they're all healed in the best way that is possible. That's one.
Okay. Another wish is that we all have the wisdom, knowledge, and the ability to pay attention so that when we see these travesties starting or happening, that we recognize it and we take steps to prevent it or to stop it.
Okay. That's 2. And I would like to say that all of those that have helped in any way to prevent any of this, I wish them great protection, strength, health, and thank you for doing so. We've seen so many young people stepping up to do so recently and in the past, and we wish to thank them for that. And that's part of my wishes, that we all step up and do what we need to do.
Absolutely.
Would you like to touch 4?
And my wish is also that you have all of the strength and power that you need in order to fulfill this mission, because I know it can be very energetically taxing, and so we convey that wish to you, that you have all of the strength and energy that you need to complete your mission successfully.
Thank you. That's 5. And imbuing with all of our strengths, all of our energies, Goddess Rhonda, myself, and all of you who are here with us, we wish to say emphatically, with all our strength, with all our might, and all the energies, we end human trafficking. We end it now across the globe. So mote it be.
So it is.
Then I follow it with some incense. Again, this was created the same way I did the oil. And I will light it. And I tend to do a sealing with a pentagram drawn on it. And circle it 3 times. And I cover it. And see that nice bit of smoke that you see in the jar?
Ah.
All that nice energy. And then you take it, your candle that's already pressed and blessed, and you place it inside. And then on top of that, I add, again, as usual, my gold and silver glitter with the gods and goddesses on top to seal it. I also had carved a pentagram on the bottom and the top of the candle to seal both ends. And we are ready with the candle to light this candle. It's all dressed, blessed, and ready to go. So, ready to light it, Goddess Rhonda?
Ready.
And may we all bless our candles. You place your hands on your candle. I invoke and
request
and accept all of the wonderful, positive, powerful properties,
gifts,
blessings, and protections of the elementals. I ask that you cleanse and bless this candle and ceremony as well as myself. I bless and consecrate this candle, as a magical tool to be used as a candle of enlightenment,
to become
the lance of sovereignty, the womb of the Earth Mother, to be the shield and protector of many, that thou shalt ever serve me and all those who have joined us here today in truth, power, and wisdom. Mote it be.
So mote it be. Please hear us, our divine Mother Goddess, our divine Father God, our divine Sister Moon in your still fullness and glory, our divine Brother Saturn, our divine Brother Jupiter, our divine Brother Mars. Please empower and join with our energies and the energies of all of our candles to end human trafficking and illuminate the whereabouts of our lost children so that they can be found. Illuminate their path so that they can find their way to freedom and safety. Illuminate the perpetrators and whatever evidence is required so that the authorities can take them off the streets.
Grant protection for the victims until they are brought to safety. Grant protection for those who are working to end human trafficking. Grant healing for the victims of human trafficking. We grant healing for the families who miss them. We grant healing for those who fight this issue every day and have to immerse themselves in the horrors that comes with this job. So may it be.
So may it be, so it is. And we thank you again for your strength and convictions and offer blessings to those who want it. I'm just going to move my candle over to the side for a moment.
So am I.
Okay. For those who wish to accept these blessings, I unhook and release you from all of the cords and adverse energies that keep you from the prosperity, good health, and power that is your birthright, and send it all into the light to be healed and resolved as we are all healed from them, and restore your divine peace, strength, good health, prosperity, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. I make an offering of rice to the divine universal life forces to look upon and bless the participants of this ceremony who welcome your energy and blessings. I also make an offering to the gatekeepers of prosperity, of good health, and power, and ask you to open the gates to those who choose to honor and accept the safe and continuous flow, and I make the infinity symbol over the screen so that it is continuous for you 3 times, of prosperity and real money, either physically or electronically, and the power we need to complete all of our missions effectively, successfully, and safely. The continuous flow of healthy energy to heal all that ails them and restore them to good health. I assign an etheric ankh over all of the participants who want it to constantly heal them through the ethers. And I call upon the divine energy of our brother and patron Saturn and the sacred element of Earth to restrict the adverse energies affecting them and to restore positive and fruitful lives. That is their birthright. Please accept my divine gratitude and blessings in return. Thank you, so it is.
Thank you. So it is.
So I want to thank everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, got a star. Please.
Yes. Okay. I wanted to just make an offering myself of incense to the gods and goddesses. Thank you for everything that they are going to do for us, for everything they've done, for everything that they will be in the present. And for everyone, great blessings because of what Goddess Rhonda has said. All that is needed for you to have many blessings in this most auspicious day. But for these blessings to work for you all, you must focus on you. It is not selfish to do so. You have to take care of yourself as well. If you think it is selfish, it will not work for you.
This is true.
You innately feel as if you do not deserve financial success. And that has been their downfall for many of you.
Yeah.
Why many of your financial or prosperity spells do not work.
Right.
Those are some of the reasons. Because you have to want it for yourself. And I wish and pray for you to do so. May the gods and goddesses bless you all and you all for your many energies. We wish to thank you. So mote it be.
So mote it be. And we wish to thank everyone here for all the work that you are doing, for the strength of your convictions and your courage and perseverance. And we have one more week to go. So don't forget to light another candle next week. Of course, we will be reminding you from our pages and our various posts that to go ahead and light the fourth candle. And if you need help with lighting that fourth candle, you're not sure how to bless it, this video is going to remain up. So you'll be able to look at Goddess Stars methodology for doing candles, or if you go back to the previous one, you can see mine or use your own because it has to be custom to you. And please look for our Facebook page, the Universal 7-Day Candle Lighting Projects, and please like the page and please share it. After we complete the human trafficking mission, we're then going to go on to stop terrorism. But for now, we're going to keep going with the stopping the human trafficking. Please check our page. We'll have updates for progresses that have been made. And again, we thank you so much. So now, in closing, we release our circle. Hail and farewell, our lords and ladies of the skies, the elements, the directions. We thank you for your kind service, and we release your energy back to its source. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Merry part, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. Merry part, and we will see you again. Namaste.